All right, quite a big haul this week. I'm actually still feeling indecisive about what I want. So I bought a bunch of stuff, so I have options. And I have some of the usuals and some are repeats. And I have a curious kitty back there. She didn't waste any time. So start off with the obvious drinks. So I got my usual Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar and Sprite Zero Sugar. I really enjoyed the chicken strips last week. I got chicken nuggets this time, and I'm gonna recreate that with some Brussels sprouts that I already have. I went ahead and opted for this because it was a little cheaper as well. So I'm gonna have the chicken nuggets with some more of the butternut squash and onion. I have some onion, and I also have some Brussels sprouts. So that'll kind of recreate the bowls that I made last week that I really liked. And I have a different flavor of potatoes than last time, but the same idea, easy, pop it in the microwave, add the seasoning, it's done. I also bought stuff to make a taco salad, just because I've been kind of craving salad, and the taco salad is the lowest calorie for me because the other salads I use olive oil and lemon juice for dressing, and that really increases the points. What are you doing? So the olive oil really increases the points, so I'm gonna stick with the taco salad for now. To go with the taco salad, I got chips. So I'm gonna crush these up and add them. I also got sun chips because I'm gonna make my tuna salad. I didn't make it last week, so tuna salad sandwiches with some sun chips. For the salad, I've got the corn chips that I'm gonna crush up. I'm gonna have the Mexican cheese that goes in there, ground turkey. I'm gonna mix that with the taco seasoning. I've got 2 packs because I'm also gonna mix it with these black beans. So it'll be a black bean and turkey mixture in with the lettuce. Got some tomatoes for the taco salad. I've got iceberg lettuce, which I just like iceberg lettuce in a taco salad. I don't know, it feels right. But I also got some green leaf because I do like the leafy greens too. I also bought some spinach, so I'm gonna try to put some spinach in my eggs in the morning just to add some greens because I realize I sometimes don't get enough greens. I'm gonna make my weekly salsa chicken. I've got the salsa right here. I'm gonna go back to the salsa verde. It was one of my favorites. I also have the chicken already. It's in the fridge because I had some frozen. I pulled it out a couple days ago and let it defrost in the fridge. So I didn't have to buy chicken. I also bought my weekly avocados. I will either eat the avocados on a turkey and cheese sandwich or I will eat them in the salsa chicken. So that's how I do my avocados. I decide how I want them. And last but not least, I bought a treat. I bought some Eggo buttermilk waffles. I'll have 1 or 2 of these in the evening. It's not a lot of sugar. It's only 2 grams of sugar, and I have the sugar-free syrup. So that'll be a nice treat when I crave something a little sweet in the evening or as a little dessert. So this is what I have. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Silly baby, so silly, so silly. So this is what I have for my tacos. So I'm gonna cook up the 99% lean ground turkey, the taco seasoning, add the beans, add a little Tony's for heat because I got the mild seasoning. I'm gonna use up these bell peppers that I have. It's bell pepper with a little bit of onion. I'm just gonna use it up because it's been in my freezer for a few weeks and I don't want it to get freezer burnt. And I've got a little bit of Cholula I'm trying to use up. So I'm gonna add some Cholula for heat. So here we go. All right, so I've weighed 4 equal portions out. This will be my portion for each salad. So I have a salad for each workday. And they're all the same. I weighed them to make sure I had the same amount in each. And yeah, so I used to try to give 5 servings and have an extra serving, but Saturday I'm probably not gonna eat this. I'm probably just gonna eat this on the work days. And having a larger amount of meat and beans, it makes the salad more filling, so I'm not reaching for something else in between meals. So this worked last time. I really enjoyed it several weeks ago when I made it, so I'm excited about having it again this week. This is how I'm assembling my salad to go to work today. I've put it in a larger container than I usually use because I just find salads make a mess. It all pops out of the container. So this way it's got room for me to stir it all up. So I've got the greens, I've got the green leaf lettuce, I've got a little iceberg, I've got the cheese, and I measured it. I measured 28 grams. I've got the tomatoes. I've got 6 tomatoes sliced in half. I've got my meat mixture ready to go. I'm gonna warm this up so I leave it separate. I've got 1 serving of chips, and I also measured that. So this is how I prepare it to go to work. I'm gonna put it all together, get the rest of my stuff ready for work, and I'll be on my way. This is the soup that I pulled out of the freezer last week. I'm gonna go ahead and warm it up on the stove to make sure it heats through thoroughly. I may end up adding more water because it looks like a lot of the broth is still in here, but I'll need that tomorrow when I heat up that portion. But I've only got 1 little potato in there because I've already had the mashed potatoes, and I'll save these 2 for the serving tomorrow. But as you can see, that's about 2 cups. So I got 2 servings out of that 4-cup container in the freezer. And I'm gonna have this today, and then I'll have my last meal in a few hours. I try to eat 4 small meals throughout the day to keep me full and keep me from going over calories. That's what I find works for me right now. So I'll have this with some bread and butter, and that'll be my next meal. All right, this is what I have. So pretty hearty bowl of soup, and I've got 2 pieces of bread with butter. I've added real butter to the bread, so it'll be nice and filling. Yes, the butter adds calories, but it's gonna keep me full. So the 2 pieces of bread, that's 2 points. The butter, I'm gonna count it as 1 tablespoon, that's 6 points. So 6, 7, 8, and then this is 2 points, so 10 points. All right, so another meal. I'm gonna make those bowls that I made last time. I'm gonna have butternut squash. This time, instead of asparagus, we'll have the Brussels sprouts. I'll have some potatoes. I'm gonna mix the onions in with the butternut squash. And instead of chicken strips, we'll have these chicken nuggets. They were just a lot cheaper, and I was buying so much stuff this time around. But I think I like the chicken strips better, but we'll give these a try. So this will be another meal for the week. I should get about 4 servings. I'll get 2 servings per bag of each of these. And then I won't use all the nuggets, and then hopefully I'll get 4 servings out of this. I should. I'm gonna add just a little bit more oil. Gosh, just gonna do a drizzle. There we go. Also gonna season with a little Tony's. All right, so we've got the potatoes, easy peasy. You just throw it in the microwave, 5.5 minutes. And then I've got the seasoning. I have some left from the last time, so I probably won't use all of this. I'll probably just use about 1/3 of it and then save the rest. And then I'll just buy some potatoes and steam them and then throw this on top another day. But I'm gonna go ahead and pop these in the microwave, and they'll be done in about 5.5 minutes. So all you do is add butter. I'm adding Smart Balance. Excuse the breadcrumbs. I had some toast with it last night. And You could use butter. I'm trying to use up this Smart Balance, so that's why I'm using this. I'm almost done, as you can see. I'll probably just put the rest of it in there. So I'm just gonna put the rest of it in there. We'll be done with the Smart Balance. So you mix that up and you add the seasoning. All right, I got 4 servings. I'll give you a close-up. This is what I got from it. If you go closer, I've got the butternut squash. I ended up only using 1 bag of Brussels sprouts because I ran out of room. And 5 chicken strips, and then 4 of the little potatoes. So that should be a pretty filling meal. I added more chicken. The last time I only added 2 chicken strips, and I think a serving was 3. So I went ahead and did a full serving of the chicken nuggets so that I'd be full. Because I felt kind of hungry after those meals when I would eat them last week. And I do say I prefer the Herbe de Provence potatoes than these. These are good, but I just prefer the other ones. So I guess in the future I'll stick to the other ones. But this is good. I'll enjoy it. It'll be something to look forward to. Got my orange and green veggies here and some protein. So I think this is a good option. I didn't make the tuna salad for sandwiches, but I did have several turkey and Swiss sandwiches. I used Hillshire Farms ultra-thin turkey breast, 2 slices of the ultra-thin Swiss cheese, and an avocado on the Sara Lee bread with sun chips on the side and on the sandwich. Always a delight. One of my favorite is to put chips on the sandwich. I don't know if anyone else does that. Weekly salsa chicken. So this is chicken that I pulled out of the freezer. So I had 2 packs, so it should be fine. I usually get 2.75 pounds, and this is 1 pound and something, and then this should add up to about 3 pounds. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that in, get that started. It's gonna cook all day, and then I'll have salsa chicken for the week. All right, this is what I got. I've cooked the rice and I've filled them up, and I've got 6 containers worth. So this will be good for the week. My meals I'm packing for the day. I've got my beverages. I've got my water bottle ready to go. I've got a Sprite Zero and a Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar. I've got my salad. I'll probably eat this first, and I'll add the chips for some crunch, and I'll add my taco meat mixture. So that'll be my lunch, probably right when I get to work, because I get to work around noon. I've got this meal for later on, for probably around 4 or 5. I've got chicken nuggets, I've got the potatoes, the Brussels sprouts, and the butternut squash. I don't know how the chicken nuggets will do next day, but we'll see. And I've got my last meal before the fasting window. I've got my chicken salsa. I use the green salsa verde this time. It's my favorite. And I've got an avocado to cut up and throw in there, so that should keep me. I usually eat that 6 or 7, maybe 8 p.m. because I work a long shift. I work till 10:30. So it's a long shift, so I need all these meals to power me through. I'm not someone who likes snacky foods like protein bars or cookies or anything like that, because it just doesn't satisfy. I'd rather eat 4 solid meals. So I've had my eggs with a protein shake for breakfast. I didn't show it, but that's what I have for breakfast. Then I'm gonna have my salad, and then I'll have these other 2 meals throughout the day. So that's how I like to do it. Gonna pack all this up, put the ice packs in there, and I'll be on my way. Got it all packaged up. I've got 1 little ice pack right there, and the other one is underneath to keep the bottom containers cool. Got my 2 drinks, got my container with my utensils in there, and I've got my other meals on top. So ready to go. I'm gonna hold this in the car and drink my water on the way.